What's up, everybody? I am your favorite on-air personality, Georgia Doll, and we are here with Georgia Media Agency interviewing Cease. What's up? How you doing today?
What's going on?
Okay, so Cease, you are from Savannah, Georgia. Well, no, you're not from Savannah, Georgia. Where are you from?
Alright, yeah, let me give you the story real quick. When I was born in Savannah. Then I had moved to Chicago when I was like 2. Then I came back to Savannah when I was like 13. And then I lived there since then.
Okay, cool. So when did you decide to start doing music and taking it serious?
I've been doing music, since I was a little nigga. You remember in middle school we had definition when we was 13, you know what I'm saying? So we've been making songs, we've been, doing this shit. But I took it serious when I graduated. That's when I said I'm gonna just go ahead and do it for real.
Okay, so your relocation, you came to Atlanta. So what was the transition from being in a small city of Savannah, Georgia, while you already started your music, and then get into a competitive city like Atlanta?
It's definitely eye-opening. It teach you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Coming here, I seen a lot of things I didn't get to see in Savannah, And this ain't my home, you know what I'm saying? Savannah's my home, so, coming here, this a whole new area, but you know what I'm saying? I can do my thing anywhere. That's how it feels. So,
okay. So as far as you're doing your thing, you have been a little MIA lately, and I believe it's because you've been putting together some new music and mapping out new things. So because a lot of people feel like, okay, rapping is something that is possible, how do you feel about a lot of people, whether they're in Savannah or any other city, that everyone is starting to do music, like pretty much out of the clear blue?
Yeah. Well, this is a serious thing. Not everybody gonna make it out of this. You know what I mean? You gotta be really dedicated. You gotta really want this shit. And a lot of niggas don't even want it that much. They might just be making music just to make it. You gotta really want this. You gotta put the money in. You gotta take them risks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no problem with everybody making music because I love hearing new music. But as far as actually lasting in this shit, you gotta really be hard working and shit. So only a few gonna make it. So.
Okay, so what do you believe your music, how would you categorize your music?
I would categorize my music like it's a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? It's like it's so original. Like I don't think nobody make the same music I make. I don't sound like nobody. This is coming from me. Like when you listen to my music, you getting me. You don't get nobody else. So you know what I mean?
So I saw you tweet, this was probably a couple years ago, you said you don't listen to a lot of other people, you don't listen to a lot of music. Is that because you don't want anything to influence your originality, or what was the purpose of that?
Yeah, that too. But I ain't gonna lie, I listen to music, don't get me wrong, but I don't let it influence me. Like a lot of people listen to music and they start sounding just like them or trying to make songs that sound like that person. I never done that. All the songs I make, come from me. So I try not to listen to something too much to where it start. If I hear my music starting to sound like something else, I wouldn't even put it out. I wouldn't even make it. Like, I'll stop making it.
Speaking of putting out, so you have a new project coming out. Is it a mixtape? Is it an EP? What can we, be expecting?
You could call it an album.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just, it's something I've been working on for probably the past year. I've just been making a lot of music. And I've been trying to make music that sound, the same together. I didn't make songs that I thought was gonna go in this, and I just said, forget it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't make a lot of songs and be like, forget it, I ain't even gonna put it on this, because I wanted it to sound a certain way. Sour Diesal Rampage.
Sour Diesal Rampage. Yeah. And so what can we expect from this body of work?
You can expect some raw, heavy, bass, gritty, just turned at the same time. And me spitting some real shit, speaking real facts, speaking real things that actually go on in my life and other people's life, you know what I mean? It's good, and it covers every aspect. I got songs for everybody on there. Like you gonna get a song for everybody on there.
So what about Rampage? What was the creative process for that song?
Rampage, that was when I heard the beat. OG made the beat. When I heard the beat, it sounded like Godzilla. That's what it sounded like to me when I heard it. So immediately when I heard it, I was just thinking of fucking up a city. So once I had that idea, that's when I ran with it, and I kind of turned it into, it kind of make it look like I'm like when you listen to it, it kind of seems like I'm Godzilla, you know what I'm saying, with what I'm saying, like.
Okay, so give us some insight on your other song, For Real.
For Real it's a real song. Really the name speak for it. Like, I'm just speaking real facts on that song. That's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about A?
Hey, I feel like that's gonna be a good song for Savannah.
Okay.
It's real ratchet, I ain't gonna lie, but it's hard. It's hard. I fuck with it. Heavy basses, up tempo, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about the city, so yeah, I'm fucking with that one right now.
Okay, so what do you have in store other than, of course your music is coming out, but how do you expect people who may have never heard your music, like what are your new ways to get that music and that content out there?
Alright, well, I'm putting this everywhere. I'm putting this project like literally everywhere. Spin Realist, Spotify, iTunes, Soundcloud. I'm gonna put it anywhere possible. I'm reaching out to blogs, like, heavy blogs. I'm gonna reach out to some good ones and hopefully we can get it there. But I'm gonna be doing a little better on my business side with putting this one out.
Okay, so from the beginning of your career until this point, what is your advice to yourself as a beginner? Like when you first started out, what would you have told yourself?
Go hard and don't stop. Don't ever stop going. Don't ever stop putting out shit. Don't ever stop working as hard as I'm working and trying to get better and better. Like don't ever stop one day. Like keep going. That's what I would tell myself.
Okay, so how can people get in contact with you, whether they want to do a feature or they want to just do any kind of collabs or just to hear your music? How can they find out more about you?
Contact me. You can hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, all that, you know what I'm saying? Get my email, we can do it like that. But you could find me on SoundCloud, Cocaine Cecil, I think it is. Or you can put in Young Cease. Instagram, 2 Club Cease. Or just Club Cease, I think. And Twitter is 2 Club Cease.
So I didn't get to ask about Fan Club. So what's going on with Fan Club?
Fan Club, that ain't nothing going nowhere where it been going, if you know what I mean. Like it's still the same family. We still the same brothers. We still making music together. John Dash got Lowville coming out and it's crazy. I can't wait for y'all to hear that. Like, Dave making beats, Bake making music, OG still making beats. She knows out here DJing. Like, Mac, he still putting shit out. He putting shit out all the time. So, yeah, we working.
Okay.
Fan Club about to come. We about to come hard.
Okay, so I do want to thank you for this interview and make sure that you all contact Cease for anything. Make sure that you all get his music. Do we have a date for this album?
Late February.
February. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all keep y'all eyes and y'all ears open for that. And we do want to say thank you on behalf of Georgia Media Agency for coming out and speaking with us on this exclusive interview.